सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधेतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ॐ धर्मः प्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यानुश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओं श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातु अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदादिशास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मवैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं साधकभक्तसेवकानां विघ्ननिवारण शक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणस्य द्वितीय दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ॐ आदौ पारायणम्। Wonderful. Today we will be doing chanting of second chapter of Dashamaskandha. We will go slow. Enjoy it. In this we will see all devatas, Brahma Adi coming and praising the Lord, doing Stuti to Lord, who is in the womb of Devaki Mata. Then the next tomorrow, third chapter, we will see Bhagavan taking the avatar. And in the 11th Skandha also, we are seeing Bhagavan Krishna's, the beautiful final teachings to Uddhavji. So may we try our best to revel in all this with the Bhakti Shraddha Ekagrata. ओम अथ दशमस्कन्धः पारायणम् अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच प्रलम्बबकचाणूर तृणावर्तमहाशनैः मुष्टिकारिष्टद्विविध पूतना केशिधेनुकैः अन्यैश्चासुरभूपालैः बाणभौमादिभिर्युतः यदूनां कदनं चक्रे बलीमागधसंश्रयः ते पीडितानि विविशो कुरुपाञ्चालकेकयान् साल्वान् विदर्भान् निषधान् विदेहान् कोसलानवे एकेतमनुरुन्धान ज्ञातयः पर्युपासते हतेषु षट्सु बालेषु देवक्या औग्रसेनिना सप्तमो वैष्णवं धाम यमनन्तं प्रचक्षते गर्भो बभूव देवक्या हर्षशोकविवर्धनः भगवानपि विश्वात्मा विदित्वा कंसजं भयं यदूनां निजनाथानां योगमायां समादिशत गच्छ देवी व्रजं भद्रे गोपगोपीविरलङ्कृतं रोहिणी वसुदेवस्य भार्यास्ते नन्दगोकुले अन्याश्च कंससंविघ्ना विवरेषु वसन्ति हि देवक्या जठरे गर्भं शेषाख्यं धाम मामकं तत्सन्निकृष्य रोहिण्या उदरे सन्निवेशय अथाहमंशभागेन देवक्याः पुत्रतां शुभे प्राप्स्यामि त्वं यशोदायां नन्दपत्न्यां भविष्यसि हर्चिष्यन्ति मनुष्यास्त्वां सर्वकामवरेश्वरीं धूपोपहारबलिभिः सर्वकामवरप्रदां नामधेयानि कुर्वन्ति स्थानानि च नरा भुवि दुर्गेति भद्रकाळेति विजया वैष्णवीति च कुमुदा चण्डिका कृष्णा माधवी कन्यकेति च माया नारायणीशानि शारदेत्यम्बिकेति च गर्भसङ्कर्षणात्तं वै प्राहुः सङ्कर्षणं भुवे रामेति लोकरमणात् बलं बलवदुच्छ्रयात् सन्दिष्टैवं भगवता तथेत्योमिति तद्वचः प्रतिगृह्य परिक्रम्य गां गता तत्तथा करोत् गर्भे प्रणीते देवक्या रोहिणीं योगनिद्रया अहो विश्रंसितो गर्भः इति पौरा विचुक्रुशुः भगवान् विश्वात्मा भक्तानाम् अभयङ्करः। ओम नमः। आविवेशांशभागेन मन आनकदुन्दुभेः सबिभ्रत्पौरुषं धाम भ्राजमानो यथा रविः दुरासदोति दुर्धर्षः भूतानां सम्बभूवः ततो जगन्मङ्गलमच्युतांशं समाहितं शूरसुतेन देवी दधार सर्वात्मकमात्मभूतं काष्ठायदानन्दकरं मनस्तः सा देवकी सर्वजगन्निवास निवासभूता नितरां नरेजे भोजेन्द्रगेहेऽग्निशिखे वरुद्धा सरस्वती ज्ञानखले यथा सते तां वीक्षकं सह प्रभयाचितान्तरां विरोचयन्तीं भवनं शुचिस्मिताम् आहैष मे प्राणहरो हरिर्गुहाम ध्रुवं सितो यन्न पुरेयमीदृशी किमद्य तस्मिन् करणीयमाशु मे यदर्थतन्त्रो न विहन्ति विक्रमं श्रियाः स्वसुर्गुरुमत्यावधोऽयं यशः श्रियं हन्त्यनुकालमायुः स एष जीवन् खलु सम्परेतः वर्तेत योऽत्यन्तनुशंसितेन देहे मृते तमनुजाः शपन्ति कन्तातमोन्धं तनुमानिनो ध्रुवम् इति घोरतमाद्भावात् सन्निवृत्तः स्वयं प्रभुः आस्ते प्रतीक्षन्स्तज्जन्म हरेर्वैरानुबन्धकृतु आसीनः संविशन्स्तिष्ठन् भुञ्जानः पर्यटन् महीं चिन्तयानो ऋषिकेशम् अपश्यत् तन्मयं जगतो ब्रह्मा भवश्च तत्रैत्या मुनिभिर्नारदादिभिः देवैः सानुचरैः साकं गीर्भिर्वृषणमैडयन् सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं नीतं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं ऋतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः एकायनोऽसौ द्विफलस्त्रिमूलः चतुरसः पञ्चविधः सप्तत्वगष्टविटपो नवाक्षः दशच्छदी द्विखगो ह्यादिवृक्षः त्वमेक एवास्य सतप्रसूतिः त्वं सन्निधानं त्वनुग्रहस्त्वमनुग्रहश्च तन्मायया संवृतचेतसस्त्वां पश्यन्ति नानानविपश्चितो ये विवर्षिरूपाणि अवबोध आत्मा क्षेमाय लोकस्य चराचरस्य सत्त्वोपपन्नानि सुखावहानि सतामभद्राणि मुहुःखलानां त्वय्यम्बुजाक्षा किल सत्त्वधाम्ने समाधिना वेशितचेतसैके त्वत्पादपोतेन महत्कृतेन कुर्वन्ति गोवत्सपदं भवाब्धिं स्वयं समुत्तीर्य सुदुस्तरं द्युमन् भवार्णवं भीममदभ्रसौहृदाः भवत्पदाम्बोरुहनावमत्र ते निधाय याताः सदनुग्रहो भवान् येन्येरविन्दाक्षविमुक्तमानिनः त्वय्यस्तभावादविशुद्धबुद्धयः आरुह्य कृच्छ्रेण परं पदं ददः पतन्त्यधो नादृतयुष्मदङ्ग्रयः नादृतयुष्मदङ्ग्रयः तथा न ते माधव तावकाः क्वचिदो भ्रश्यन्ति मार्गात् त्वयि बद्धसौहृदाः त्वया विगुप्ता विचरन्ति निर्भयाः विनायकानीकमुपमूर्धसुप्रभो सत्त्वं विशुद्धं श्रयते भवान् स्थितौ शरीरिणां श्रेय उपायनं वपुः वेदक्रियायोगतपःसमाधिभिः तवार्हणं येन जनः समीयते सत्त्वं न चेद्धातरिदं निजं भवेत् विज्ञानमज्ञानभिदापमार्जनं गुणप्रकाशैरनुमीयते भवानु प्रकाशते यस्य चेन वा गुणः न नामरूपे गुणकर्मजन्मभिः निरूपितव्ये तव तस्य साक्षिणः मनोवचोभ्यामनुमेयवर्त्मनः देवक्रियायां प्रतियन्त्यथापिः शृण्वन् गृढन् संस्मरयन्श्च चिन्तयन् नामानि रूपाणि च मङ्गलानि ते क्रियासु यस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दयोः आविष्टचेता न भवाय कल्पते दिष्ट्या हरेस्याः भवतः पदो भुवः भारोपनीतस्तव जन्मनेशितुः दिष्ट्याङ्कितां त्वत्पदकैः सुशोभनैः द्रक्ष्यामगां द्यां च तवानुकम्पितां न ते भवस्येष भवस्य कारणं विना विनोदं बत दर्शयामहे भवो निरोधः सिद्धिरप्यविद्यया कृताय तस्त्वय्यभयाश्रयात्मनि मत्स्याश्वकच्छपनुसिंहवराहहंस राजन्यविप्रविबुधेषु कृतावतारः त्वं पाहि नस्त्रिभुवनं च यथाधुनेश भारं भुवो हरयदुत्तमवन्दनं ते दिष्ट्याम्बते कुक्षिगतः परपुमान् हंसेन साक्षात् भगवान् भवाय नः मा भूद्भयं भोजवतेर्मुमूर्षोः गोप्ता यदूनां भविता तवात्मजः श्रीशुकोवाच इत्यविष्टूय पुरुषं यद्रूपमनिदं यथा ब्रह्मेशानौ पुरोधाय देवाः प्रत्ययुर्दिवम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे द्वितीयोऽध्यायः. What a beautiful chanting chapter it is. In that, what first said was, this Kamsa, having heard that Akashavani, and then 6 children were killed. Now, before the 7th is conceived and all, he takes the help of all his mantris, Arishtasura, Bakasura, Shakatasura, Putana, all of them. Then others, Jarasandha, Shishpada, Allah, with the help of all of them, he attacks these Yadavas, Yadu family. And all of them run titar bitar kehte hain na, to different places. Some are killed, some run away and hide themselves in different places. Few of them, total surrendering to Kamsa, they stay there. And one of them are these Vasudeva, Devaki, all of them. This is the first part of this second chapter. In the second part, now Bhagavan gives Adesha to Yogamaya. Now the thing you should never forget, all the time remember is, 7th Garbha Devaki got. In that 7th Garbha is Balarama. What Bhagavan does, order the Yogamaya is to take that Garbha from Devaki and put it in Rohini's Garbha. Surrogation, what do you call something like that? Huh? Then what everybody thought to Devaki is Saptama Garbha, Garbha Srava ho gaya. But Srava nahi hua, transform kiya gaya from here to there. So whose child is Balrama? Basically Devaki Vasudeva. But born to whom? The Rohini, who is another wife of Vasudeva, only staying there. In Gokulam there. Okay. Balarama is born there, not here. Now, in the 8th Rupa, Bhagavan Krishna comes. 8th child is Krishna only. Tomorrow you will see that. Then Bhagavan orders that same Yogamaya, you enter the womb of Yashoda Mata. So to who is born to Yashoda is this Yogamaya, the Balika, the girl child, whom after Krishna's birth here in the jail, the 8th child, Vasudevji takes Krishna there and brings that girl. And that girl is Yogamaya. So Bhagavan tells her, these are your great names. You will be worshipped in the world by all these names in the forthcoming Yuga and all. You do this job. So Yogamaya, born to Yashoda, brought here by Vasudeva, having kept Krishna there. That Yogamaya Ashtama Garbha, girl born, Kamsa is confused. Ashtamaha, you are Hanta. But Akashavani also did not say boy or girl. Ashtama Garbha. So he thought it only. Then he tries to kill her. Then when he lifts her, like every child, hitting onto the ground, he kills. Such a cruel fellow, Kamsa. Tamil also you see so many cruel people. You know, feticide, whatever you call them. They do, parents only do. They throw the child in and ये राक्षस तो हर समय होते हैं, हमेशा होते हैं. Nowadays media has become so popular, so it is known to everyone. Nothing new in the world, remember. Hamesha wahi silsila. In that silsila only, people from Papaatma become Punyatma, from Punyatma to Papatma, some of them from Punyatma to Sadhaka, and they reach. That is how it is. We are also Punya, Papa, Punya, million lives we did it. Now in this life, slowly reducing Papa, we are trying to do more Punya, more sadhana also, little, little. That's all. So then that Akashavani, while when he was trying to kill her, she jumps into the sky. Your killer is already born. Then she goes, Ashtabhuja. That will be in tomorrow's chapter. So this is how they, Krishna, Balarama, and Yogamaya, how they are born is clearly told. Saptama Garbham, Balarama, taken out by Yogamaya, put in Rohini. Ashtama is Krishna born, put there in Yashoda's place. And Yashoda got the Yogamaya as the child daughter. Then she is brought and given to Kamsa by Vasudeva. Then he tries to kill her, but she goes up and in the Ashtapuja darshanam she gives. Then Kamsa, oh Atma, kau देखने के बाद तो थोड़ा प्योर हो जाएगा heart. Then he leaves them. Devaki Vasudeva, but sends one after another, Putanadi. कि जो भी 10 दिन के अंदर वाले बच्चे हैं सबको मार डालो. That is how the story. But the most important thing is what? When Bhagavan Narayana enters to Vasudeva, that time itself the whole thing starts becoming bright and brilliant. And from Vasudeva, when he enters to Devaki, the whole thing, but she was not happy also because she is in that jail under the control of this Vasudeva and sorry, this Hamsa. Afraid ki what will he do because she has seen how he killed earlier children. But anyway, this Brahmadeva, Shivadeva, Indra, all devatas come and do what a great stuti of Narayana. And for our coincidence, dekho, today, yesterday only, we were studying that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma in our Upanishad class. Is it not? So in the Upanishad, the Brahma Jnana is coming to us. Also here in Bhagavatam again, Sachidananda Rupam Brahma, Krishna, is born again, going to be born. See the coincidence? That these are all only to remind us that keep on doing your study sadhana. I am with you. I am observing. I know. You are not yet matured enough to have the glimpses of sadhana and anubhuti. Go on doing, go on doing. When I feel you have come up to a mature level through your more deepened sadhanas, intense sadhanas, single pointed sadhanas, pure sadhanas, bereft of all raga, desha, kama, krodha, full of viveka, vairagya, then you will get. But don't imagine that I am not watching, I am seeing. So to give us the hint, throughout our day's class, Bhagavan somehow or the other telling. And Bhagavan only telling us even to understand this way and keep the faith intact, keep doing what sadhana we are doing. See that sloka? What is the first sloka of Stuti? Done by all Brahma, Shiva, Adi Devatas. Satyabratam, Satyaparam, Tri Satyam, Satyasya Yonim, Nitam cha Satye, Satyasya Satyam, Ruta Satya Netram, Satyatmakam, Tvam Sharanam Prabhadnaha. So Satya, 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 Satyatmakam. 9 times the word is used. Like Tattvamasi Shvetaketo, he said by the Guru Father 9 times to the son disciple, here also 9 times. So they all read as the Parabrahma only. And then in the further stutis, so clearly they say, you are the transcendental Sachidananda Brahma only. All this is out through your own Maya Shakti. So Sthiti is happening without happening. There is nothing important in it from the substratum absolute standpoint. But at the Vyavahara level, it's going on as an entertainment. And even at the lower level, for all the jivas, it is a place of prarabdha of sukha dukkha, little evolved jivas. It is a means for sadhana. What? This entire world, which is nothing but expression of God only. In this way, they do stuti and they tell Devaki Mata, Ki Lord alone is born in a stomach. You are fortunate. Don't be afraid of this Kamsa. Your son will protect entire Yadava Vamsha. See, Ma Bhut Bhayam Bhojapate Mumurushoho Gopta Yadunam Bhavita. Tava Atmajaha. Your son will be the protector of the entire Yadukula. Tomorrow we'll see Krishna Janma. But before that, one thing, if you don't say it, will be incomplete in that. He comes when Bhagavan entered Devaki's womb. By that time, already from the time of Akashavani Yam Samprati Varta Suryantam Pravachika Yogamaya Tava Ashta Tesham Tayoho Ashtava Garvaha Tava Tava Mrutyu Bhavishyati Iti Vartaha. When Akashvani told how many? 8 years back. 8 years back. From then onwards, Kamsa was thinking about only Krishna, 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 Krishna. It is said here कि इतना कृष्ण का सोच सोच के कि पश्यत अपश्यत तन्मयम जगत. He is seeing the whole world as Krishnamayam only. Kamsa. But the negative Kamsa also is there in him. So negative Kamsa is killed, the positive Kamsa is given moksha. Who was Tanmayam Apashyat. Oh, everything is Krishnamayam only for him. How wonderful you see that. He did with all bhayam, but he remembered Bhagavan only. Therefore, for all these atrocities he is punished, but then for his remembrance of God, he is given moksha. That is what I said 2 days back. Whatever punya we do, it never goes lost because of the papam. Papa also will give its own phala. By upasana and some prayaschitta kriya, some of the papa can be eliminated. So the Krishna Smarana Punya phala he got, and Papa Kritya Karma phala he got of that Mrityu also. Clear? So we also must know all our sadhanas are noted, only is with more faith we have to do. मैकेनिकली नहीं करना है. हर बार कॉन्शियस होकर प्रेम भक्ति को भरपूर ले आकर करने से that sadhana becomes more beautiful, loved and liked by God, makes him feel to bless us. That's how we have to do. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Suta Sharanam Mama, Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Shri Narada Sharanam Mama, Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nata Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nata Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nata Narayana Vasudeva, He Nata Narayana Vasudeva, He Nata Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Angum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhav Swarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunte Naste Ayam Rasaha Adabhibandu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karechita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shri Krishna Brahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavatam Ekadasha Skandha Muktirhitva Anyataruvam Sarubena Vyavasthidehi Atha Ekonatrimsodhyayaha Shri Bhagavanuvacha. These 9 slokas, let us chant. Gacchodhavamaya Badaryakyam mama ashramam Tatra matpadatirtho Snanopaspashanaihi shuchihi Ikshaya lakanandaya विधूता शेषकल्मषः वसानो वल्कलान्यङ्ग वन्यभुक्सुखनिःस्पृहः तितीक्षुर्द्वन्द्वमात्राणां सुशीलः संयतेन्द्रियः शान्तः समाहितधिया ज्ञानविज्ञानसंयतः मत्तोऽनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन् मय्यावेशितवाक्चित्तः मद्धर्मनिरतो भव अतिव्रजगतैस्तिस्रः मामेष्यसि ततः परम् श्रीशुक उवाच स एव मुक्तो हरिमेधसोद्धवः प्रदक्षिणं तं परिसृत्य पादयोः शिरोनिधायाश्रुकलाभिरार्द्रधीः न्यषिञ्चतद्वन्द्वपरोऽपि अवक्रमे सुदुस्त्यजस्नेहवियोगकातरः न शक्नुवन्स्तं परिहातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रम्ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः ततस्तमन्तरहृदि सन्निवेश्य गतो महाभागवतो विशालां यथोपदिष्टां जगदेकबन्धुना तव समास्ताय हरेरगाद्गतिं य एतदानन्दसमुद्रसंहृतं ज्ञानामृतं भागवताय भाषितं कृष्णेन योगेश्वर सेविताङ्घ्रिणा सच्छ्रद्धया सेव्य जगद्विमुच्यते भवभयमपहन्तुं ज्ञानविज्ञानसारं निगमकृदुपजह्रे भृङ्गवद्वेदसारम् अमृतमुदधितश्चापाय यद्भृत्यवर्गानु पुरुषं वृषभमाद्यं ब्रह्मय कृष्णयक्संज्ञं नतोऽस्मि पुरुषं वृषभमाद्यं कृष्णसंज्ञं नतोऽस्मि यदि श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् एकादशस्कन्धे श्रीकृष्णोद्धवसंवादो नाम एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। So the consistency in our Shastra Shravanam, followed by Mananam Chintanam, followed by the doubtless understanding, followed by conviction of Bhagavan's existence, conviction that Bhagavad Prapti alone is Mukti Hetu, conviction that these are the sadhanas we have to do for Bhagavad Prapti, conviction that this is how the sadhanas have to be done. Most important conviction is it is I who have to done this sadhana, who has to done. Nobody else can do for me. And all the highest, greatest, deepest sadhanas I may not be able to do now, which alone give me the result. But then to lead me, to take me to that highest sadhanas, perhaps maybe after few lives. At present, with whatever the resources, opportunities, understandings I have, whatever the sadhana I can do, let me do. Now, what even I can do now is this Shravanam. Little of going through the meaning of shlokas. Any of the shloka appearing important, noting down, and little contemplation on that. This is what we can do now. Other thing what we can do is what? Our japa upasanadi we can increase. And them also we do more seriously. Other thing what we can do, third one, slowly refrain from the indulgences of the worldliness. Only stick to the duties and obligations as regard the interaction with the people are concerned and doing dharma as regard the vyavahara is concerned. These are all the simple but very necessary and most effective measures we have to take, efforts we have to put in. Inevitably, all these complements in qualifying us for the higher, inner, deeper sadhanas, which eventually give us the anubhuti or moksha. While doing all that, another necessary thing we have to do is prayer. The prayer is only two. O Lord, protect me from Maya and take me near you. It includes everything. Let the Maya doesn't cover me, overpower me. Through the Trigunas, Trigunatmaka Vrittis and Sankalpas and Karma and Dehas and Upadi. Please protect me from that and reveal yourself to me. I want your darshana. Go on doing it. All these things what we said are said in one line. In earlier studied portions, where we heard Tasmat Kena Api Upayena Manaha Krishne Niveshayet. By any or every or whatever possible upaya, put the mana in Krishna. See, you understood that? Or uh, हरिः स्मर्तव्यः केनापि उपायेन मनः कृष्णः येन केन प्रकारेण हरिः स्मर्तव्यः. That yena kena prakareణ Hari Smartavya is two meanings. By some way or other, yena kena prakareణ, do the smarana of the Narayana. But that yena kena again words again mean the meaning by all possible means Hari only smarana yod. So we do the rejection of the indulgences, doing smarana of the Hari, keeping Hari as the goal. We stick to our duties and obligations no further, again keeping Hari as the goal and Hari Smarana. Again, we come to our classes regularly, doing Smarana of the Hari, making him as goal. Our Swadhyayam also we do with Hari as Laksha and Hari Smarana. Then all the concentration giving, subtlety giving, purity giving, confidence giving, sadhanas of upasanas, bhajana, japa, kirtana, we do all remembering Narayana and making him as Golu. When these are all done again and again continuously, in its own maturity, the Shuddhi of Antakarana happens and Sukshmata of the Chitta happens. Then the meaning of Shastras in which Paramatma Tattva is hidden, that starts revealing to us. First intellectually, second that time at the highest level, how the sadhanas and what sadhanas have to be done. Bhagavan only will see that the sadhanas are done by us. Finally, Bhagavan gives the anubhuti or darshana. These are the things we always have to keep in our mind when we are in spiritual sadhana. Anything other than this, opposite to it, contradictory to this is no good. So for any reason, we have to reject them for any reason if they come in our life. इस पिछले वाले जिंदगी को हमें नमस्कार करना है. बुलाता रहता है जगत. Okay. Everyone will go, Maya will go on doing its work of trying to pull us down. In the initial days, we were lost in that completely. Now, not that much doesn't mean that we are fully conquered, but at least 10% we are busy in classes, therefore, 10% we are free. Slowly, by doing what is said last 5 minutes, more and more, slowly the clutches of Maya leaving us, we can feel it. Now we know. Unless some important obligation are there, you're not running everywhere. All of your minds are settled. Not 100% I can guarantee, but to great extent. You mean those are regularly coming. 4 and 5 only of you, not more than that. Others no guarantee. So your minds are quiet now. Keep listening classes, keep understanding Bhagavan in his Saguna Nirguna Rupa as a conviction. Then increase the desire in him, desire to obtain him called as Shubhecha. Once that happens, slowly our time, our resources, everything is molded towards that. Yesterday we said, if you remember, those who are in this mood of wanting only to have Paramatma, then they give up everything because everything is distracting them. And the urge to know the Lord is so much, so they go to those places where these disturbances are not there and the convenience for the sadhana is there. That is the meaning of Bhagavan telling Uddhava, Gacha Mama Ashramam Badariyakyam. Dekho, leave this place, therefore you will no more remember all these things. And come to my place, the Badrakyam. So there, myself I am doing tapasya. Naradaji is doing tapasya. Means myself as Naranarayan. All Rishi Muni are doing tapasya. Therefore, those vibrations will help you in doing sadhanas. And you will have the darshan of them also, which inspires you more and more. That's what Krishna said to Uddhavji. That is what all gurus used to tell. The Paripakva disciples or the disciples themselves used to take permission from Guru. Hey Bhagavan, all sadhanas of antakarana shuddhi are done. All sadhana of shravanam done. Now to do nidhi dhyasanam and dhyanam and anubhuti. Please permit me. I want to leave. Guru says, "Arre, more than this, what I want from you? Go." Guru also like Krishna, go tells you go to that place, that ashram, less polluted, less populated, then that place you select, do the sadhana. Dekho, so clear the picture is. And all that is in our life also. Mainly is our life. So I am to seeking the next life in such a seclusion where till Paramatma Prapti obtained, no other thing I should involve in, even in this useless satsanga baji. हाँ? सुबह दोपहर शाम बोली जा रहे कौन सुन रहा है कि नहीं कोई याद ही नहीं है ख्याल ही नहीं है सुने या ना सुने no such khujli all end entire Shastra Vasana should be finished here. That may be the Lord's blessing that He is making me do the classes to such an exhaustion that no energy now left. Only one thing, by His grace, stop all and do the internal. You can also do whatever your sankalpa you want. That will be fruitful. And when we know this sadhana leads to Paramatma Anubhuti, doing sankalpa for it is good because you selected it become easier for Lord also unambiguously to bless. Like Uddhava asked, please Prapanna Manushadhi. So that facilitated the Lord to unambiguously guide Uddhava both for the place where to go and what to do there. सी भगवान के ऊपर उद्धव जी को भरोसा था सो उद्धव जी पर भगवान को भरोसा था उद्धव जी एक्सप्रेस इज भरोसा बाय आस्किंग फॉर द ऑर्डर्स भगवान एक्सप्रेस द भरोसा बाय ऑर्डरिंग हिम unambiguously. Then in next 3-4 shlokas we see exactly what God told that alone Uddhav ji will do and exactly what goal he has to reach, he reached also. Simple, how clear, how straight is the understanding. Where is the ambiguity? Where is the doubt? Nowhere. Okay. Now let us come to the mantra 43. 41, 42 we saw exhaustively last 3 days. 43 also. First line we saw. Second line there are 3 or 4 sadhanas. First sadhana we have seen it. So titikshuhu dvandva matranam. Titiksha. Let the dvandvas, because of our prarabdha, or because we are in the world filled with dvandva, they are there, let them come. They won't permanently stay with you, they go. Your drushti should not be on them. They won't be permanently staying with you, they come and go. That is said by Lord in Gita. Agamaha apayinaha ataha anityaha. The good also comes only to go away because it's anitya. Bad also comes only to go away. That is the common sentence. Even this will pass away. The good or bad. Have patience to wait for the bad to go away. When the good happens, encash it for sadhana. Understood? Even this will pass away. In this way, agamaha apayana anityaha dvandvamatrani, doing titiksha, one track, but other side is what? We, whatever the sadhana we are convinced about, we keep on doing. This snack is called yoga, karmasu kaushala. You are doing dharma karma, you are doing prarabdha karma, you are also doing sadhana karma. After prarabdha is over, dharma is over, then I will start doing sadhana is not advisable, not correct. It will never end only. We should not see for the end of them. We have to see for the beginning of sadhana. When the sadhana we begin, we grow in sadhana. Although only when the last prarabdha is over, then only siddhi happens. But we are not doing sadhana, siddhi to hoga hi nahi. Instead of sadhana, we only do worldly things. It goes on adding up to more and more prarabdha. Then that prarabdha and dharma, they never leave us. Life after life, life after life. Therefore, two tracks. One track of what is coming to us as prarabdha, that is dvandva. We are doing titiksha for it. The other side, our chosen sadhana, convinced sadhana. Everything. Do japa for ekagrata, do upasana for nirahankarata, do chitta vishuddhi nirodha for the chitta samasya removal, do karma yoga for coming out of terrible desires, raga, dvesha. These are all sadhanas only. जो भी परमात्मा को पाने के तैयारियां हमसे कराते हैं, all of that are sadhanas. Then this Ravanam, this Svadhyayam, all of that is sadhanas. Karte jana. Then, when we do it for few lives, then systematically, where do I stand, what exactly I have to do to reach, that clarity comes later on. Like नई शादी की बहू, तो she will support or follow the mother-in-law, does it, but she is absolutely in a confusion there, no clear picture. सुबह कब उठना, कब चाय कॉफ़ी बनाना, कब कपड़े धोने के लिए आना, बर्तन धोना, नाश्ता कब बनाना, कब घर सफाई करना. So she was in chaotic state. But when she is there for 6 months, 1 year, she gets such a maturity to plan out her schedule in such a way that she accomplishes all of them at ease. So to a person newly joining an office, doesn't know in the beginning, 8 months, 1 year, and he does it, he knows everything. So to a medical shop में a new boy joined. तो उसको ना पहले तो पूरे मेडिसिन के नाम पता नहीं होते, फिर डॉक्टर्स प्रेस्क्रिप्शन कैसे पढ़ना पता नहीं, वो सब सीखता है वो. Then in that shop, medical shop or chemical shop, chemist shop it is called in North India, here we call it medical shop, both are same. They are all I see chemist, druggist, here medical shop, medical shop, medical shop. So, a huge job it is. And if it is a super wala hai, so it is big one. So some medical shops or chemists, they keep medicines company wise. You know that all, each whatever the name of companies, how do I know? Uska, wo yaad. In other place, according to the indications, the indication is the diseases and all fever related, all derma products, all ophthalmological products one place. All diabetic problem वाले इधर है, बीपी वाले इधर है, all the first aid वाले इधर रखते हैं, then the chronic disease वाले इधर होते हैं, then non-consumable like surgicals or all these iodines or whatever you have. So everything they set it. So that shop fellow, the fellow who joined, takes 6 months to know everything. After any customer comes with the chitty, immediately he says, "Oh, you just go to that point only and brings, opens there, paise le li." In the same way, now we are just joined chemist, druggist, shop, boy. Therefore, we do all sadhana, but I'm sure we are not so clear of why we are doing what. You may be clear. I though am not clear. I do all, but not clear yet. ध्यान भी होता है, पूजा भी होता है, उपासना पूजा भी होता है, all that. But a time will come in its maturity, what exactly sadhanas we can stop because we are done with them, we will know it. Like you ask me to do elaborate exhaustive yajna, savana, puja, I can't do that. I have done throughout like वही करते रहे, 4-4 घंटे किया हमने. अब करने को बोले तो नहीं हो गया अभी. Little higher sadhana we do. Even that also will be over. Later on, only one. Mahavakya Chintanam, then Mahavakya Smaranam and Chintanam on that. See, Vedanta Vakyeshu Sadaramantaha, Bhikshannamatrena Chadushtimantaha, Ashokavantaha, Karunaikavantaha, Kaupinavantaha, Kalabhagyavantaha. Beautiful. We all will know. If you ask me, Swami, let us go to that Satyanarayana Vratam or this Upasana and all, unless something for me there to tell about the significance of it, Tattva Vichara, Shastra, वो मौका है तो मैं जाता हूँ. Otherwise, all my Satyanarayanas are in my own puja room. Not for you. You don't copy that from me. Because from many lives we have done it. Even now we are ready to do. But that cost is so much for me to go now than what I am doing with my own study and all. In that way, we will get everyone, and we will get the higher and greater qualities and clarities also. Never have any doubt about it. So these are all the explanation for Dvandva Matranam Titikshuhu, in addition to what we saw yesterday, day before. Then we have seen Sushilaha. Each of these sadhanas are doable and should be done, therefore inevitable. Only two things, that they are inevitable and I can do. With these two things, I will do, karke start doing, ho jata. Everything like kama, adi vikara. They are not required, one can transcend them. I will transcend them to be qualified for Paramatma. If this type of clarity is there, and whatever instructions given, if they are followed, we will be able to achieve it. So, what is Sushilata? Discussed. Samyatendriya also discussed. Now, intricacies of this Samyatendriyata are so many, but only one is what? Just remember what Nachiketa said, that is enough. With regard to Sarvendriya Nigraha. So, Samyatendriyata. So, too, what is said in Gita? Gita we quoted yesterday. Indriyanam hi charatam yan manono vidiyate tatasya rati pragnam vairnam vamasi. Almost same, only kata mein Nachiketa also says. Then third chapter, tasmatam indriyani adoniyamya. Then the terrible enemy called as desire, taking millions of rupa, you can conquer. See, desiring is a habit, worst of the disease of mind. Which way it expresses when we don't know. Many a time the desire disguises itself and comes in the form of duty, in the form of obligation. Even duty is also many times, is it not my duty, Swamiji, to take care of my grandchild? It is the desire that you want to spend time that with that useless fellow and have that emotional enjoyment, desire. You color it as a desire, as a duty. It is the most dangerous thing. When the desire takes the form of duty, you can never easily conquer it. In other place, obligation. No. Obligation is the biggest expression of desire. और उनको शादी को नहीं जाऊंगा स्वामी जी, मेरे शादी को भी नहीं आएगा वो. आपका तो 80 साल पहले हो चुका था, मतलब फिर भी अगर होगा तो. And remember, nothing stops in the world if you don't go. But again, it's a desire. I must go, I must be recognized, and my photo should be there in the picture. And then that. ये सब कामनाएं obligation को भी आती. Isn't it? In that way, we involve. The desire is one, but expresses many forms. The dangers are these two. So, we are talking about Bhagavan Krishna in third chapter saying, through Samyata Indriyata, this eternal enemy called as desire, you conquer. Indriyani ado niyamya. Papmanam prajahi enam jnana vijnana nashanam. आपके ज्ञान विज्ञान को नाश करने वाला उस डिजायर को इंद्रिय निग्रह रूपी पहले साधना के द्वारा धीरे धीरे कॉन्कर करो. So Jnana Vijnana Nasanam, here also see Jnana Vijnana Samyuta. Before that Bhagavan said Samyata Indriya Shanta Samahita Diya. What is Nachiketa said is so beautiful. With regard to same Samyata Indriyata. When Yamarajas put everything in front of him for the enjoyments. Hmm? Hmm? शतायुष पुत्र पौत्रान् वृणीष्व स्वयं च जीवो शरदो यावदिच्छसि इमा राम सतूर्या सरथा सतूर्याः न हि दृशा लम्भनीया मनुष्यैः आभिर्मत्पर्ताभि परिचारयस्व नचिकेतो मरणं मानुप्राक्षीः भूमेर्महदायतनं वृणीष्व. Oh. When Yamaraj put the list, what Nachiketa said? Only one. Shobhava martyasya. Yat antaka etat. First sentence. Hey Yamaraj, all these things which you are giving me will not stay tomorrow. Expiry date is sabka. Second, till they expire, when I indulge in them, they will make my faculties get expired. That's why Sarva Indriyanam Jarayanti Tejaha. Then api sarvam jivitam alpameva. Child of 7 years is saying, or 5 years, whatever, 8, कि पूरा जीवन इतना छोटा है, परमात्मा प्राप्ति के लिए बहुत कम है. How can I waste my time in all these indulgences? Therefore, tavayaha tarute gite. You give his dance drama with you. Give me only that Atma Jnana. Connect that to this one, Samyat Indriyaha. If we are not doing, even the bigger than the biggest life of ours also is used, misused rather, even abused, only in the indulgence for the Indriya Vishya Vastu. Example of Yayati again. The other day we chanted 9th skandha. है ना, न जातु कामः कामानाम् उपभोगेन शाम्यति हविषा कृष्णवर्त्मेव भूयैव अभिवर्धते. Repeatedly, when we listen these things, and one day when it clicks, that day we start slowly withdrawing our time from the unwanted indulgences. At least a few. पूरा छोड़ना टाइम लगता है. छोड़ पाया कोई तो धन्य जीव है वो. Other than is a sadhana and required things for survival. If somebody is doing nothing, is great. That is how the वृद्धाश्रमास etc. used to be there in the past. खाना लिया जाएगा, खा लो, बाकी समय अपने नाम स्मरण ध्यान करो बस. भगवान मिले तो मिले, मृत्यु आ गया तो आ गया. That's why they used to go to Kashi. Going to Kashi means taking bath in Ganga, having darshan Vishwanatha, having bhojan in Annakshetra Annapurna, sitting throughout the day in Shiva Upasana, Shiva Dhyan. भगवान मिलते हैं या नहीं तो शरीर छूटेगा. फिर while doing sadhana, शरीर left, और उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति and उत्तम उपाधि प्राप्ति. सेम थिंग इज सेइंग, गो टू बद्री, डू तपस्या. मुझे पाओगे तो पाओगे, नहीं तो उत्तम जन्म मिलेगा. In that samyata indriya. Point is what? It is not the place where do we stay. We always talk about it. It is not the paristhiti which binds us. It is the manasthiti which binds us. Therefore, I have the tendency of desire. Even if I am put in a forest, still the desire will be there for the things which are there. Therefore, desire of the object is not important. Desire itself is important to be thrown. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ये डिजायर छोड़ रहे हैं, वो डिजायर छोड़ रहे हैं, तीसरा डिजायर को पकड़ रहे हैं, लेकिन डिजायर एज सच नहीं छोड़ रहे. That is more important. So as long as they are there, they will prompt the indriyas to indulge. Now you can't straight away select and delete desires. What you can do, tasmatvam indriyani ado niyamya. Otherwise, samyata indriya. We have seen at length this one yesterday also, day before also. We saw yesterday Shantaha. In Shanti, two things are: one, ensuring that exactly what sadhana has to be done, I am doing it. Shanti, relax. Second, Bhagavan said, Yoga Kshema Vahamiham, Yoga Kshema Vahamiham. When we do Ananya Chintaya Antomam Paripasate Nityaviyuktanam. So Ananya Chinta, other than Bhagavan, I am not remembering anything. Paripasate, throughout the day I am doing all his upasanas. Nityaviyuktanam, with these two, Nitya always Aviyukta, I am yokut to him only. These three are the conditions he expected from me, I am fulfilling them. Promise he made is Yogakshemam, Yogasya Kshemam. Yogakshemam is required thing for survival. Yogasya Kshemam is the sadhana patha is clear without any thorns or speed breakers or impediments. I'll be able to reach him. With these two, we have to be शांत. मुझे जो करना है मैं कर रहा हूँ उसके कारण शांति. ये जब करूँगा मैं, भगवान ने कहा फल दे देंगे. He will give. Why should I worry? शांत. See that? You and I are coming to that shanti now slowly. पूरा है नहीं अभी, धीरे धीरे. As we establish in the study of Shastra with more love and desire, continue doing it. And feel that the Mananam Chintanam also going on well, doing and feeling. Then क्या है, अभी जो करने का है कर रहे हैं, जो होने का होएगा. Is it not? What to do we are doing. What has to come he will do. Why I to worry? मुझे क्या करना है, I have to be worried about it. I am doing it. Why worry? उन्हें क्या करना है, why should I worry? He will do it. Shanta. The Shanti is nothing other than Bhagavad Prapti Wala Vichar and Sadhana. That Sadhana kya hai? In the next three thoughts he shares. One is Samahita Dhiyaha. We have finished Shanta now. I am coming to the next one, Samahita Dhiya. The Samahita Dhi is two meanings. One in the Yoga Bhasha, coming to Ekagra Bhumika, using it for Viveka Khyati through Samprajnata Samadhi. In our understanding, Samahita Dhi means Dhi is kept at a top priority. Dhi is given more importance. Which Dhi? In that Dhi, which is always remembered of the goal. The Samahita Dhi is equal to Samadhanam in the Shamadhi Shatka Sampattai, the sixth one. Shama, Dhamma, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam. That Samadhanam is Samahita Dhi. What is Samadhanam? Sarvada Sthapanam Buddhehe Shuddhe Brahmani Sarvatha. Sarvata Sthapanam Buddhehe Sarvada Tat Samadhanam Ityukchutam. So Sarvada always. Sarvatha by all means. Sthapanam placement of Buddhehe Buddhi Shuddhe Brahmani in the Shuddha Brahman. So the Buddhi is predominant. That predominant Buddhi is in my hands, and that Buddhi is doing Chintana only of Paramatma. Remembering Paramatma as the goal, planning to reach that goal. This is called Samahita Dhi. Like everybody, a swimming competition. So he'll have to win the gold. For that he'll have to swim fast. So all his Buddhi is only how to swim fast and touch the other end and again come back. Other than that, he has no thing in his intellect. Intellect is alert, intellect is in his control, and he knows the goal. And to reach the goal, what the intellect has to take help from, the mana, hands, and legs is going on doing. Is it not? That is called Samahita Dhi. Like a football, penalty kick is given. Penalty kick. You observe them. Nothing in the world is remembered. Their buddhi is absolutely alert. And they see the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper also equally Samahita Dhi. Both of them. जिसका धी ज़्यादा चलता है वो जीतेगा. अगर the one who is kicking the ball is more intelligent, you see 100 football goals penalty kick वाले. Each one is unique. कोई धीरे मारता है, कोई फास्ट मारता है, कोई ऐसे धीरे धीरे करके मारता है, कोई एंड ऑफ द गोल पोस्ट उसमें मारता है, कोई चकमा देते हैं सारे लोग, लेफ्ट मारने की जगह राइट मार देते हैं. He just puts the leg left, like left, goalkeeper thinks that उधर मार रहा है, उधर जंप करेगा, ball is gone here. Samayitadhi, his goal is to put the ball in the goal. He never forgets it. And then his legs, his eyes, all of them are to achieve that what to do. They know to which side the goalkeeper is weak का. कोई राइट में वीक होते, कोई लेफ्ट में वीक होते हैं, कोई ग्राउंड लेवल में अच्छा कर सकते हैं, कोई जंप करके रोक सकते हैं बॉल को. So they study everything of that goalkeeper, and the big classes are taken. Like in the army, the enemies, the borders, and the bunkers, the armaments, how each of them are taught every day. So to here, then he does it. So to the goalkeeper, he is the one who is taking the penalty kick. What are his strengths? What are his weaknesses? Which side he will be able to do it efficiently? So I have to be alert. It's a fraction of a second. Whoever overpowers the other in their samahitadhi, they will win. If the kick करने वाला के तो गोल होता है, if the goalkeeper is a winner person, he stops the goal. You are seeing all the quarterfinals, all the 4 of them you saw. In our life also, samahitadhi is, I am living at the buddhi level, because Shanta, mind conquered, Indriya Nigraha conquered by Samyatendriyaha, Sushilaha, activities conquered, Titikshu, outer world conquered. Step by step all of them. No, at the buddhi level. बुद्धि लेवल जी रहा हूं, बुद्धि मेरे हाथ में है, और बुद्धि सिर्फ भगवत प्राप्ति का ही एकमात्र विचार कर रहा है. We don't have this now. We have so many other things in the buddhi. So much so that we have no energy left in our buddhi to think about Bhagwan. इसलिए अगले दिन ऐसा करके अगले जन्म को पोस्टपोन करते. What to talk about समाहितधि? शांति also you have not gained. सम्यतेंद्रिय भी नहीं हुआ, अभी सुशीला भी नहीं, एंड द्वंद्व मात्र में कहाँ तितिक्षु है, लड़ी जा रहे लोगों से. Now understand what is the meaning of sadhana. Each of these things should be conquered. These 5 things are like 5 bhumikas in yoga. Shipta moda vikshipta ekagra niruddha. Here also titiksu dvandvamatranam, sushilaha, samyatendriyaha, shantaha, samahitadhiya. 5. And in the niruddhavastha, the viveka kyati, asampragata yoga are the next 2 sadhanas. Samahitadhi is understood. Intellect is predominantly working under my control, and the intellect is always keeping Paramatma in his memory as a goal, how to achieve. A part of it is what? What is the condition of 9? The Brahma Tattva ka Siddhanta Jnana pakka nahi hai. So where is it given? In every Upanishad, at this mantra, that mantra. So that Buddhi studies that mantra with the help of Bhashya and Vartika to become thorough about Brahma Tattva. That's called Samahitadhi. Then meditation on the understood principle. Same thing said in the next 2 words. The next one is Jnana Vijnana Samyataha. With the Samahitadhi achieved and with the usage of the Samahitadhi, means when the Samahita is used, what will it help in me? It will help me in Jnana Vijnana Samyataha. Jnana means the goal to be reached and also the means to be reached. Vijnana means among all the means, what is immediately to be done and what is to be reached through this immediate sadhana, the next one. Jnana is general, goal and means. Vijnana means specific, Vishesha Jnana. Like Jnana means I have to know Paramatma. Then in that Jnana means also is the deep meditation going beyond Panchakosha. ज्ञान का ये दोनों अर्थ हो गए. बट विज्ञान और I can't straight away conquer the mana. मैं तो मैं अन्नमय कोश level में हूँ. If the Vijnana is what to do to rise above Annamaya Kosha. Because I am lost in it. इससे कम है तो what to do to get out of these clutches of the worldliness. That becomes Vijnana. Then that's what. Finish your obligation, finish your duties. If you desire anything, you will be bound by the world. Make zero, desire zero, you are not at all answerable to anyone. See the beauty of it. Vijnana means this specific knowledge regarding what specific sadhana I have to do right now, depending on where you stand, to reach to the next step. And that Vijnana includes many other things. Many things means what? ज्ञान में भी है ये सारे चीजें. The nobility of the goal always remembered, which should continuously keep us on our toes, not out of frustration, but out of inspiration. Like so many classes we are doing, not out of compulsion, but an inspiration. Such a great is our Sanatana Dharma. So many Shastras are given. We don't know about others. At least we or I have to taste a few of them. See that joy? This is an inspiration, not compulsion. Why? Because the Mahima of the Shastras is understood. So too, the nobility of the goal is understood. Therefore, we are fully inspired to put every effort. All that ingredients or masalas are also the part of Vijnana. Other part is what? Both the world and how it binds us. The clear knowledge should be there with us, with which, whenever the world is trying to bind me or tempt me, I am using this weapon and rejecting the world. So, in short, it's called as about Paramatma Prapti, the Guna Drushti and inspiration, and about the Jagat Dosha Drushti, therefore able to say no to it or reject it. This is also part of Vijnana. As we said, it's not a smooth sail. We are seeing, no? Every day we are seeing, we ourselves are example to us. Why we can't do meditation for 6 hours? Because उतना विज्ञान मतलब लव फॉर द गोल नहीं है. Because गुण बुद्धि उत्पन्न नहीं हुआ उसके लिए. And why in the same tea and coffee, barrels we drank, still we drink and waste those 20 minutes, half an hour every day. Because उसके प्रति दोष दृष्टि नहीं आया. Remember, tea and coffee has not got dosha. But consuming tea and coffee has dosha because it is wasting my time. There's a light difference between them. When I am embarking on this Paramatma Prapti, how can you waste time for all this? That's what we said now, Nachiketa's quotation. Api sarvam jivitam alpameva. Definition changes. Like I told you, I will not go now, people when they invite me for this. Not because I hate it or dislike it. The thing is, I have very few less time which I have to use for the better work. All that I don't need to. That's not a sadhana. It's a grass sadhana. There's no doubt about it. We have done it. That is too much क्षिप्त मूढ़ लोगों के लिए वो साधना है. वो पार करने वालों के लिए अभी इंटरनल साधना होते हैं टू कॉन्कर विक्षिप्ता एंड कम टू एकाग्र. यू अंडरस्टैंड? एक साधना में एक पहाड़ चढ़ने का आगे वाले में नहीं जाओगे, पीछे में रहोगे तो पीछे ही रह जाओगे. This is the only thing where I knowingly fail to communicate to you whenever you ask me permission to leave the class and go here and there. That has to come from within you. Your and my problem is not when you have obligations, when there are no classes. That time neither you ask me nor I have to tell you between the class timings. But only at the time of class, you ask. No, by asking me, you are only challenging, threatening me. धमकी दे रहा हूँ, परमिशन दोगे नहीं तो भाग जाओ। अब मैं डरता हूँ, ऑब्वियसली मेरे को है ही आप 5 लोग। सो आई एक्सेप्ट ओनली, एक्सेप्ट सम वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंपल्शंस. But it is, I have to leave it to your discretion. And I have faith in him. You, what is that? You tried your best to change the timings of that particular obligation. You could not change. And you tried to avoid also. You could not avoid. Therefore, you just to take permission, you ask me. So with that faith in you, I say go ahead. By having faith in you, I have won by not disturbing my mind. But when I, with faith on you, have given permission to you, you did it by trying to avoid it, therefore could not avoid, or just took permission, went away. It is your thing, whether you are cheating yourself or helping yourself. See how deep is this thinking if you see. Vijnana samyutaha. Because the class what you listen live cannot be the class when you you listen offline way. Same talk you listen after 2 hours and see. वैसा नहीं होता. Though you are listening now also online, but I am talking here live to you at this very moment, living being. But after 4 hours, I am not talking. The computer is talking to you, which is a jada. You have to do the bhavana there, as Swamiji is talking. यहाँ भावना थोड़ी है तो सत्य है at the time of class. Point is what? How we have the clarity in us to save our time and energy by saying no to all our outer distractions. That Vijnana. And you do it. Many a times you do it. How many people call it? Oh no, हमारा स्वामी जी क्लास का टाइम है, हम काम नहीं आ सकते. Your mind itself says, यहाँ जाए वहाँ जाए. Many temptations, many things, especially those who are regularly coming, they said no. Because I'm also doing same thing, I know the toughness, and you have more problem than me. Difficulties are more to you. Because you have such a families, friends. मैं तो अनाथ हूँ, मेरे को कोई बुलाता भी नहीं. So I have no problems. Nobody invites me, calls me, but you have so many. Still, if you are coming regular means you are Vijnana Sanyata. I'm just telling it. This you are doing at the attending class level. Same thing at the subtler level when you are sitting for meditation. So many thoughts come. With Vijnana, knowing that they are of worldly nature, not Paramatma, by finding the fault in them, we should be able to drop them. It should become a habit nature to effortlessly drop the thoughts. Arrival of thought you can't stop. Because thoughts are passing in a subtle form in the universe, इधर से उधर से इधर जा ही रहे हो. तो you are at that place. देखिए खुशबू हो रही है वहाँ गार्डन में. You are going through that. Sometimes खुशबू only spreads to you. Like DDT, when they put it during the rainy season to avoid the mosquitoes and all. वो कहीं डालता है तो अपने घर तक आता है. Every week I smell it in the room because they are putting the DDT. DDTM, dichloro-difluorotetramethane, they call it as. Same way thoughts. So I keep my nose closed or I take Karpur and all to save me. So too the thoughts coming you can't stop right now. Vritti Nirodha sthayi mein you can do yoga mein. But to respond to them, to react to them, to reject them, it is in our hands. Responding to them to is going with the thoughts. Reacting to the thought is fighting why this thought came to me. Rejecting them is an intelligent way. I'm sitting for meditation, not for anything. Therefore, drop. At higher level, whole life is dedicated for meditation on the truth. Therefore, no other thought, no other action, contrary to this pursuit of mine, I am interested in. This is called Paravairagya. Pushakhyate Gunamai Trishnam. You are so much fascinated with Purusha and you want to just experience him. Therefore, in the desire to experience him, the best of anything other than it, even the best thing also, you are able to give up. That's called a paravairagya. And that paravairagya, भगवान के लिए और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Like प्रहलाद, paravairagya. Okay, नाचिकेता, paravairagya. अब क्या देते हो मेरे को? तुम रख लो. You are interested in them. They are the Lakshana Paravai, Lakshmana Paravai, and Rama Seva Bas. He not even worried about Urmila, Girmila, Kon Urmila. Rama is my Lord. No, what is this? Is it not Dharma, what do you call Shatrughna, to take care of Urmila? This Urmila she is very interesting. She sleeps whole day. It's a very good thing to Lakshman. Like Sita came, she should have come. What discussion they had, we don't know. But all these questions are never answerable. Only one point. Serving Rama is ultimate. Full stop. This nobody can reject. Now to serve Rama, when I am committed, I am helpless. What to do? Like Vadaji says, I am committed. The Raja belongs to Rama. I have to give to him what to do. Whatever all you say to rule the kingdom, my mother got it for me, Dasharatha gave. तुम तुम्हारे लेवल पे करेक्ट हो, मेरे लेवल पे नहीं. मेरे लेवल पे तो राज्य राम का. I am convinced. I am helpless. Like a bhogi samsari, when you tell him about Vedanta, he says, Swami, I'm sorry, I'm convinced about the worldliness. I can't help it. Your all teachings will be useless. Better you go away. Otherwise, बैठो, आप भी थोड़ा खा के जाना. Simple but complete, but important. So the jnanam is Siddhanta jnanam of Paramatma, his Swarupa, his Upaladhisthanam, ityadi. Jnanam also means how to reach to that all the sadhanas. In the Vijnanam, what exactly I have to do step by step. In the Vijnanam, also to walk the path, the sufficient fuel resources of faith, love, the the zest and joy and zeal, all of that are Vijnana. Then smooth is not, the raid is not smooth, sailing is not smooth. When the odds come in terms of difficulties, in terms of impediments, in terms of temptations, in terms of attractions, in terms of desires, in terms of obligations, each of them are Maya. If you give value to them, they will pull you. You become sentimental and emotional and all that. That's why I'm afraid. I never say no to anyone. No, कहेंगा ही नहीं, because I'm afraid if you become sentimental, emotional, अरे स्वामी ने मना किया, therefore धीरे धीरे you start disliking classes, then you go away from it. The bigger loss I see. Therefore, to avoid that, अब जाओ, अच्छी तरह जाओ, enjoy करो. I mention it. It's not my full approval, but that is what is required there. Therefore, you feel like, हाँ वेरी गुड स्वामी जी, अलो करते हैं, इसलिए हम भी नहीं छोड़ेंगे, क्लास कंटिन्यू करेंगे. अदरवाइज यहाँ मैं मना करूँ, इसका इफेक्ट और कहीं होता है. कल मैं मना कि आज मैं खुद क्लास नहीं जाऊंगा, whereas you have no work on me. Because what you behave today is because of all the repressions, suppressions carried till yesterday from the past. ऐसे सही की चलता है ना सबका दिमाग, मन ऐसे चलता है. In the same way, all armaments should be there with us, arms and ammunitions, to combat all this. That's called Vijnana. Because when you go to Badrinath, you are all alone with your own mind and the world around you. I am not there. And you will only listen to me. You got habit of, you don't listen to others. Therefore, neither I am there, nor you listen to others. You are left alone with yourself. And the world is always there to frighten you, threaten you, tempt you. So you have to have the Vijnana. Vijnana of inspiring yourself to reach goal. Vijnana of avoiding all which disturb you. Vijnana of what exactly to be done now as a first step to go to the next step. All this is Vijnana. Jnana means the goal is Paramatma Prapti. And these are the step by steps you have to reach. That is called two aspects of Jnanam, three aspects of Vijnana. Two aspects of Jnanam is goal and means. Three aspects of Vijnanam is what is immediate step, how to keep myself fully inspired, and how to prepare myself, kept prepared myself, keeping myself prepared to avoid the pitfalls, to avoid the delays, distractions, all of that. This way, Jnana Vijnana Sahita. Explanation मैंने नहीं दिया आपको, मैं सब हेडिंग बताया बस. I said Jnana means having Paramatma as the goal. And what is Paramatma? Why he is goal? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. वो सब बताना पड़ेगा मुझे. But Bhagavan already said. Paramatma alone is Satyam, everything other than Adavante Jannasti Vartamanepi. All that is said in 15, 16, 17, 18 chapters. All that yaad rehna hai. Other than Paramatma, everything is Mayamayam, Mithyamayam. That is why we took 53 days only for this chapter, no? And total 11th skandha, today 450 days हो गए. 450, एक साल 4 महीने. Only 11th skandha. So Bhagavan told so many things. We heard them. उसका याद रखना ज्ञानम. And in that sadhana is, again, also what sadhana to do also ज्ञानम. In that immediately क्या करना है, कहाँ पहुँचना है, वो वाला विज्ञान. I did not tell you all the details there. Detail you work out. So, titikshu dvandamatrana, sushilaha, samyatendriyaha, shantaha, samatadyaha, then jnana vijnana sayyata. हो गया? कितने हो गए? Beautiful. Titikshu, sushila, samyatendriya, shanta, samaya, jnana vijnana samyata. 7, or you can say jnana vijnana अलग करो तो 7 हो गए. कट्टे बोलो तो 6 हो गए. 6 or 7, number is not important. After that, now, see what we just now said, Bhagavan is continuing to say, कि मत्त अनुशिक्षितम यत ते. Okay? Yat te matta anushikshittam. So, whatever you have got training, teaching from me, right from chapter 4 onwards. No, I can't remember each of it for you. All that viviktam. The viviktam, the best way to explain that in English only, no other language, vividly. You know that vivid word English literally means viviktam. So the English fellow also from viviktam only got it vividly. Viviktam means vividly, means exclusively, means unambiguously, means crystal clearly, means transparently. Anubhavayan. Bhavayan means remember. Anubhavayan is continuously remembering. Remembering only to do, therefore goes without saying that remembering for doing. Remember do, remember do, remember do. मेरे द्वारा जो जो भी शिक्षा पाया तुमने उसका स्पष्ट रूप से आपका भावना साधना निरंतर होते रहना है. Notes point. Then changes the combination, does the test, experiment, again notes. In that way, he becomes pakka in the thesis. We need not do this research for the non-existing thing, but already existing thing called as Bhagavan's teaching. उसका हमें रिसर्च करना है. एक एक चैप्टर. The total theme, goal in the next life, where every shastra we study so thoroughly in order not to miss any aspect in understanding and clarity. Then only when we go all alone we remember. अब हर जगह जा रहे हो वहाँ भागवत थोड़ी लेके जा सकते हो. You understood? ज्ञान आपके पास होना चाहिए. But I am teaching Bhagavata, therefore I keep kitab in front. But without Bhagavata I can't meditate. ऐसा नहीं है. Bhagavat ही I will meditate, but book is not required. The required data is there. मुख्य विषयास. See, today morning, when we are talking about Om in Vishnu Sahasranama, the last but one word, all Upanishad Sara, Upanishad में ओंकार जो बताया, everything we saw. जो बताया, everything we saw. The Skandam Parayanam also. What a beautiful it was. Tomorrow, Krishna Janma hoga. Don't miss it. Hari Om. Now we'll sit for our